The story of empty shelves that are expected to be filled with packets of maize meal in supermarket stores has become a common occurrence in the country. A look at retailers reveals what has become common knowledge. There is a shortage of maize meal in the country.
We are, as government, handling the issue of the availability of Unga.
At the first store, there was Unga, but sale of the scarce commodity is governed by rules. Only 2 packets per customer. Here, only 2 brands of maize flour can be found. Some have become more creative and come in numbers to get the product that is becoming more and more scarce.
I know we are an Ugali country, that one there's no question about it. But it is time we diversify. Because in countries where consumption habits are different, diversified, they never fall into this kind of situation, even in difficult times.
At the next store of Neighbour supermarket, only wheat flour was available. And at the next, empty shelves. The available maize meal was an expensive brand.
Napata bei iko 225. So I've returned the packet because that's not my budget now. I have to go to another supermarket to check.
The government has refuted claims by the NASA presidential candidate Raila Odinga that there was a cartel to stop imports of maize from Ethiopia.
Everybody, including our former Prime Minister, was actually free to do what? To import. So what, and where it was coming from, we even didn't know as government. It was for the businessmen and the people who are importers to know where are they going to access this commodity.
On the ground, those whose business depends on the very grain that is out of stock are forced to reduce portions of Kenya's favorite meal.
Wakati unga iko bei rahisi, iko bei kali, tunapakua kadogo kama saa hii. Lakini wakati unga iko cheap, huwa tunaweka kubwa kuliko hii, mara mbili ya hii.
Na ile ugali sasa unapeana siku hizi?
Siku hizi huwezi pata.
For many Kenyans, a staple food of ugali and beef would be desired by many. However, by just looking at it, you can see the amount on the plate has significantly reduced. This is because Unga on the shelves in many organizations is not found easily, and even the 90 shilling packet subsidy is also even harder to find.
As we speak now, we are offloading, and I think we have offloaded, and the millers are picking maize from the ship which docked last week. Another ship now will be sailing from Monday from South Africa, which is not very far, carrying another 33,000 metric tons. Another ship will be docking from Mexico. And there will be many ships now following one another.
Millers say that there is no reason for panic. According to Paloma Fernandez, the CEO of the Millers Association, there is no shortage of maize in the country. However, the supply is constrained due to logistical issues. The demand is quite high due to the subsidy program, and millers are trying to do their best to manage the demand. She also goes ahead to state that there are regular vessels of maize grain coming into the country for the next 2 months. There is also maize coming into the country from Ethiopia, Uganda, and Zambia.
And we communicated this to all our agencies, including KEFIS, KEPS, and KRA, to facilitate smooth flow. And I can assure you, the movement now is more faster than before because of the facilitation which the agencies have done. And so there's a lot of maize which is coming from Ethiopia as we speak.
Soon, the government says they will have more than 100,000 metric tons of 90 kg bags that will sustain the country forward for a while. The CS also notes that they are considering extending the July 31st deadline for importation of tax-free maize. Leila Mohammed, NTV.